Hi guys, how are you?
How you
Hey,
doing?
good, thank you. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for speaking with me today.
Sure.
So let's talk. I just interviewed a couple of your co-stars, so I consider Team Catherine, but I like to consider you guys Team Peter.
Hmm.
You guys are deathly loyal to this man who is really only cares at the beginning of season two, you feel like about himself. So why do you think your guys' characters keep coming back to him? Why can't they just say no and leave?
Mm. He's a good time. He's
Yeah,
a good time.
yeah.
You can. We have a lot of fun with him. We go hunting. We have great parties. We
Parties.
get drunk.
Yeah,
He has sex with my wife, which is awkward, but
yeah,
that's one of the things you have to suffer for, I suppose, isn't it? It's the
yeah.
payoff. But then, I mean, also from Grigor's point of view, like he's grown up with Peter.
Mm,
He's kind of been there since childhood and seen his upbringing, seen the fact that his mum and dad just like neglected him, treated him dreadfully. So I've got an understanding as to why he is as he is. So I think that's why I'm a bit more forgiving of him.
mm. And yeah, and I think Arcady is, there's a genuine friendship and love there as well. For all his flaws, he does, they do connect in yes, in partying and a good time, but he is quite protective and defensive of Peter at times, and I think that that comes from a genuine place. While also there's this element of self-preservation and survival, and knowing that like aligning himself with Peter is probably bodes well for his. Maybe not actually, but if he had to pick between Team Catherine or Team Peter, his family Team Peter, I believe.
What do you think would finally be the end all for both your characters to finally say, nope, I am done with Peter? Or do you think this is forever going to be? I mean, obviously, I've seen season two, so I know some things happen throughout the season that kind
Mm.
of, yeah. But what do you think will finally do it for your characters to finally say, I'm done with him?
I mean, I think for Arcady, it take a lot, because he is, quite firmly in that camp in Team Peter. But I think he's also, he's a family man, and his family means a lot to him. And so I think, that may be, where it may be, you could toe the line a little bit, where it's like, okay, maybe I might have to reconsider things, maybe. But it take a lot, I think, and yeah, but I think his family definitely is something that is for Arcady.
Yeah, I'm really struggling because I just think Grigor would like give his life for him. I
Mm,
just think he's utterly dedicated to him. I mean, he's really been pushed to his limits with the situation with his wife anyway.
mm,
So if he tolerates that, then I think he tolerate most things really.
I
mm,
would probably agree with that because
Mm.
he has of all of them. He just keeps coming back and but I think that's also the most interesting thing is your two characters are extremely loyal.
Mm.
And that you really see that this season. That everything that Peter is going through, these two are going to stand by him. So I think that's really interesting that you're actually seeing I feel compared to season one, more of their friendship, even though it's not coming off so much as their friendship. And is that kind of how you guys saw this season? Or do you kind of think that no, this is a little bit more of, our character, like Peter's out for himself, where our characters are just trying to prove our friendship with him?
I think it's genuine friendship, really. I
mm,
mean, I can't speak on your behalf, but I think it is really. Um, yeah, and I don't think there's personally not so much like kind of a political positioning
mhm.
to align myself with him. I think it is just out of genuine affection, really.
Yeah. I think there's certainly some element of positioning with Arcady, and he's quite aware of, like, we even within our camp Team Peter, the dynamic of the friendship and how close Grigor and Peter are, and he's quite aware of that and cognizant of that. And I think so there's definitely some positioning there. Um, but also I just think that there is also this genuine love and friendship there as well. It's a it's like that dichotomy, almost like it's a balance between the two.
For my last question for you guys, what are you hoping fans get out of this season?
Um, well, you see, I think they're going to get to know the characters on a different level, at a
Mm,
different depth. Like the first season has set things up so brilliantly, and we all know like who the characters are and what this world is. Now you get to
yeah,
dive in a little bit deeper and find out what makes these characters tick, and
yeah.
yeah, see a bit more of their private lives.
I just hope they have as much fun watching it as we had making it, because
Yeah.
it was yeah, it's a real joy to make, and we just hope that that translates on screen and in the show.
Oh, thank you guys. And I will say it does translate. This season was a blast to watch. You could just tell how much fun you all were having on screen together. And it made me enjoy it even more. So thank you guys so much. I'm excited for everyone to see it.
Awesome.
Thank
Thank you very
you.
much.
Take care.